Now it is. Here's my mic. Oh, I didn't do any updating of the slide thing, did I? Well, I can do that as we go along. Welcome, everyone, to what is week 3, day 1. Got a lot of good games, starting off with Ball Players versus Cyclones. Third game for the Ball Players, second for the Cyclones. This is week 3, day 1. This day's scores. Murph Kelly first pitch swinging is going to pop this one into left. And Smash Perkins is there to get the out. Felix Fernandez on the mound for the Cyclones. Harry Shelton pops that one into foul territory, and Jerome Diligence has that for out number 2. Okay, I need to... And that will get down, base hit. We'll leave that for now. Back-to-back 2-out hits here for the Ball Players. Now they've got 2 on, 2 out. Brings up Toby Barker. This one's fouled off. Swung on, and that's going to get through the left side of the infield. Runner's headed for third, but going to stay there. So base is now loaded after 2 quick outs. That brings up homer runs. Takes a first pitch strike off the curve. That one misses. This one's grounded to Woody Arbor, who has plenty of time to get it to first for out number 3. So, threatening situation there, but Helix was able to get out of the jam after getting the quick 2 outs. Cyclones time run Dozier on the mound, and Jet County first up. No sound besides voice. How about now? Why is it doing that? What on earth? There we go. I don't know why that broke, but it did. Let me know if it's too loud, too soft, or whatever. Alright, Woody Arbor up to bat here. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Wow, I missed a couple things messing with that. This one's going to be hit to runs in time at second for 1 and turns the Dragon specialty in the inning. So no runs scored in the first inning despite runners in scoring position for both teams. And we head to top of the second, still scoreless. Nathan Tucker to lead things off for the Ball Players. I think I didn't set the right second color on the shirt swoop, because you can hardly see that. Either the pants gray is too light or the shirt gray is too soft. I have to double check on that after the game. Oh, and this one's hit deep. That's Terry Thunder, I think. It's going back. Doesn't have enough. And it's gone. Terry Thunder starts the scoring here in game number 1 with a home run, 387 to left field, just inside the home bullpen. And Ball Players strike first. It's 1-0. From 9-hitter now, Curly Shipwright. Big hack at that, but misses. lets that one go. It's 1-1.
No, inside.
Yeah, oh God, wow. That's how unprepared I was for today. Work ran really, really long, and I didn't have any time to set up, so I didn't have anything to crawl right now. I can fix that. But I've got to fix all these things.
Ball, that's inside.
All players. Cyclones. Why didn't I do this last night, you may ask? And that's an excellent question. Might also help if I knew what the other games of the day were.
Now batting the center fielder, number 16.
No, that's high.
Outfielders, Vikings.
Foul ball. He's out.
Vikings, where?
Now batting the first baseman, number 23.
Shoot, nope.
That's inside. Ball.
There we go, finally. Jiminy Christmas. And then Wildcats. Oh no, it's Bombers Unicorns.
He's out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 15.
Okay, there's that at least.
Ball, that's low.
And
Out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 20.
that's gonna get down. 1 out single for the Cyclones.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7.
Turn off 4 and 5.
That's up.
Yay, there we go.
He's safe.
Alright, here we go. Bottom second. Ball players still have that 1-0 lead thanks to the Terry Thunder home run. Runner aboard here for the Cyclones. Timber Woods at bat. Full count to Woods.
That's ball 4.
That's going to be a walk.
Now batting the left fielder, number 27.
Steve Ross. Nope, that's high. Steve Ross.
1-2 count here to smash Perkins. Swing and a miss. And Dozier's got himself a strikeout.
Now batting.
Brings up Jabron Lames.
Ball, that's up.
Draft pick of the Cyclones last season. Can't remember. I don't think he did too well. Had himself a handful of home runs, but I don't think the batting average was there. Gonna hit this one into center. Harry Sheldon's not able to pick it up. It's gonna one-hop the ground to throw home, not in time. RBI single from Jabron Lames has tied this game up at 1. I thought Harry Shelton was gonna be able to snag that one, but scooped it up off the ground, and the runner went home and just missed the tag. Oh, I was looking at the wrong day, was I? I am on top of it tonight. Yep, I was looking at day 2. That's going to be more runs scored. Cyclones put up 2 more, take the lead 3-1 now.
That's low.
What am I doing?
He's safe. You're out.
The third baseman, number 27.
Ball. Foul ball.
There we go.
Ball, that's outside. Foul ball.
Okay, recap me. How did they score 2 more? I was too busy fixing my mistake. This one's popped up into center, and Doug Kelly's got that for number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6.
Picks up Barker, 1 for 1 so far.
No, high.
Looks giving up a few hits, but
No, inside.
fairly decent outing so far. Pitch count a little bit high and behind 3-0.
D-Rod.
Finds the zone there.
D-Rod.
Swung on. Spool Thomas Jr.'s up with it. And feel that Helix is able to cover just in the nick of time to get the out number 2.
Number 12.
A little bit slower, and Fernandez wouldn't have been able to cover there. Brings up home runs. 0 for 1, and skies this one into left. Under it is Perkins, and he's got that for out number 3. Nothing doing for the ball players. Top half of the inning, we go to the bottom half. Diligence Arbor and Spool Thomas Jr. do up for the Cyclones. They lead 3-1. One's hit. Home runs up with it.
He's out.
And in time at first, round number 1. Brings up Woody Arbor.
Number 17.
No, high.
The Arbor is going to bloop this one. That's going to get down just over the head of Rick De La Stick at first. He was not able to make a play on it, and that's going to be a 1-out single
Now batting,
for Arbor.
the second baseman.
Brings up
number
Spool Thomas Jr.
D-Rod.
Makes a first pitch fastball strike.
Strike.
Swings and misses that ball well inside. 0-2 now. Popped up into left. Toby Barker is there, and he's got that for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 20.
That brings up Sebastian Angelo.
D-Rod.
Last chance for the Cyclones here to extend the bottom of the 3rd. Ron Dozier's tense,
D-Rod.
even though those runs aren't too much of his own fault, but
Foul ball.
some defense has not helped him out, as it seems, but
Down.
it is what it is. 2-2 the count here to Angelo.
Ball.
Fouls that one off. One's hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. 2 aboard now for the Cyclones.
Now
That's going to
batting,
bring up Timber Woods.
shortstop, number 7.
That's outside.
And that's going to get through the inside of the infield. Runner's going to go home. The throw to the plate is not in time. Another run up on the board for the Cyclones. Aggressive base running there. Just beat out the throw, and it's 4-1. Runners at the corners now for Smash Perkins.
D-Rod. That's inside.
That one's hit straight to Matthias Black.
He's out.
And in time at first, for out number 3, another run across for the Cyclones. They lead at 4-1, heading into the 4th. It's bottom 3rd of the order to it for the ball players.
The right fielder, number 40.
Nathan Tucker to start things off, 0 for 1 so far.
Foul ball.
She's still an RP for right now. Jet County with a great diving stop and toss that to the covering Hernandez in time for out number 1.
The designated hitter.
Here's the lone run so far on the day for the ball players. Terry Thunder,
Ball high.
home run into left center.
Ball outside.
Just cleared the wall. He's been a big part of the ball players so far this season. Has a lot of offense to his name. Had, I think, 3 RBIs in the game against the High Rollers.
D-Rod.
Takes a full count here. Swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout for Helix.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Ball inside.
That's well hit, but straight to Sebastian Angelo for out number 3. And nothing doing once again for the ball players in their half of the inning. We go bottom 4, 9-1-2 to up for the Cyclones. They lead by 3.
Hitter, number 19.
Outside.
That swung on, grounded to Murph Kelly. Plenty of time to make the throw to first, round number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Chet County so far, double and a single, has 2 RBIs. 2/5,
Nope. Inside.
or I'm sorry, halfway to the cycle, but not gonna progress anymore there as he grounds that one to Murph Kelly as well, out number 2.
the center fielder,
That brings up Doug Kelly.
14.
Ball. That's inside. Ball. High. D-Rod. Ball outside. Take your base.
And Kelly's gonna draw a 2-out walk.
Now batting, the catcher, number
A lot of
10.
speed on Kelly. See if he might steal to get in scoring position here for Jerome Diligence. Diligence 0 for 2 so far. His 3rd season, and that's going to get down. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to roll to the corner. Kelly's headed for 3rd. Barker can't handle it, and he's going to go home. And that's another run up on the board for the Cyclones. It's 5-1. Barker is having a bad day in the field, it appears. And that does it for Dozier. He's pulled. It's up to Adrian Walker now. That's hit well into left, and that's going to one-hop. Barker scoops up. Another run's going to come home, and not in time. 6-1. Barker's day defensively is not getting any better. I thought he would be able to catch up to that one. It one-hopped, and then the throw was just a little bit late. Allows 2 more runs to score. Spool Thomas Jr. strikes out swinging, but not before the Cyclones put another 2 up on the board, make it a 6-1 ball game heading into the 5th inning. That's 4 runs that Toby Barker owes the ball players. Here's Murph Kelly, one of the home run leaders of the league with 3 so far this season, tied with Gage Deputy. Looking to regain solo control here with a 2-2 count against Helix Fernandez. Fouls one back. That's not going to do. That's popped up. And Woody Arbor makes the snag for out number 1.
Now batting, the center
Here's
fielder,
Harry Shelton,
number 16.
0 for 2 today. After that jam in the first inning, Helix has only given up, and that's another strikeout, his 2nd on the day.
Now batting,
I was going to say, Helix has only given up
number
3 base hits, and one of those being the home run, so he's done pretty well. This one's popped up into left, and that's going to be well playable for Perkins, and that's caught for out number 3. I think that's 3 straight innings of 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
now batting, the
Sebastian Angelo looking to start things off for the Cyclones here.
20.
They lead by 5. Adrian Walker in relief now.
That's low.
Only a 3rd of inning. She got the last out. That one's right down the 3rd baseline. Matthias Black up with it, and in time at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
Here's Timber Woods.
Ball outside.
Big swing and a miss there. 1-2 the count. K-Man active for Adrian Walker. Not a strikeout, but does pop this one foul. And Rick Dillistick has that for out number 2.
Now batting, the left
Smash Perkins up.
number
Last chance for the Cyclones here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch swinging fouls that one off.
Ball. That's outside. Nope. That's inside.
Lets a couple go by, makes it a 2-1 count.
D-Rod.
Howard finds the zone to even it up at 2. In the dirt, full count. Swung on, just misses the bag, and we'll do it again. Swung on, grounded to home runs. In time at first for out number 3. First scoreless inning since the first. We head to the sixth. It's still 6-1 in favor of the Cyclones. Part of the order due up for the ball players. Here's Matthias Black.
27.
Ball players need to get the offense going here, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Black through the left side of the infield.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's
Number
Toby
7.
Barker. He's got to atone for some misplays in left, as his misplaying of a couple balls has led to at least 4 runs for the Cyclones in this one, just through extra bases, and he slaps that one into right. That's going to get down and roll all the way to the corner. It stops dead after the bounce off the wall, but that's going to be a double. Runner will advance to third, 2 aboard, nobody out here for homer runs. Nobody out here.
Number 12.
Felix Hernandez, his first jam since the first inning. See if he can get out of this one. This one's hit hard. Woody Arbor can't handle it, and that's going to allow a run to score. No play made at any base. Everyone's safe, and it's now 6-2.
The right fielder.
Runners at the corners now for Nathan Tucker. Still nobody out. Lots of speed on the bases.
No, inside.
That ball just ate Woody Arbor up, and he was not able to make a play from it as it dribbled away from him. That curveball finds his own, makes a 2-1 count here to Tucker. Tucker hits this one, and that's through to the left side of the infield, just past the diving glove of Timber at short, and the run from third will come home to score. It's now 3-6.
Designated hitter. Number 9.
And here's Terry Thunder, the home run hitter, and he hits this through the left side of the infield. Runner is going to stay put at third, and that's going to load the bases.
Now batting.
And here's Curly Shipwright. He had himself a home run, and that's going to do it for Helix Fernandez. No outs recorded in the 6th inning, and that brings in the long reliever, Nori Aru. This one's a dribbler. Jet County is going to go for second for 1, and no problem at getting the Dragon special. They sacrificed 2 outs for a run. It's now 6-4, but 2 away here, but Merv Kelly up to bat, runner at third.
Ball, that's up. No, high. Ball, that's low.
3-1 the count to Kelly,
Ball 4.
and he will walk. 2 aboard now here for Harry Shelton.
Number 6.
One swing of the bat could put the ball players right back on top.
That's low.
Shelton takes a 1-1 count from Maru. Swings and hits this one deep to left. It's carrying, and it's gone! Home run, Harry Shelton! And the 3-run shot will give the ball players the lead. 7-6 here in the 6th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman. Number 23.
Man, what was an absolutely dominating performance by the Cyclones, gone in an absolute
That's up.
instant. 6-1 to 7-6, and the inning's not over yet as that one's hit through the middle.
Now batting, the third baseman. Number 27.
That's outside.
This one is Woody Arbor, snags that one, and the inning will end, but 6 runs for the ball players, and they take a 7-6 lead going into the home half of the 6th. 9-1-2 due up for the Cyclones, trying to get the lead right back. Adrian Walker still on the mound, coming in relief for Dozier.
Outside.
This one's grounded, second base side, homer runs, got it, and in time at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the
Here's Jet County, double single, 2 RBIs. Half of a cycle so far. Triple is definitely possible. Ooh, that's a low strike call. That swung on, grounded to Murph Kelly. In time at first for out number 2.
now batting,
And here's Doug Kelly.
number
Doug and Murph Kelly. I honestly didn't even realize that. Anyway, Doug Kelly 1 for 2. This one's grounded to homer runs, and he's got plenty of time to toss it to Dylan Stick for out number 3. Cyclones turned away, second straight inning with Walker on the mound. We go to the 7th.
now batting,
7-6 ball players.
number
Toby
6.
Barker to lead things off. He's 2 for 3 today. Offensively okay, defensively hasn't been great. Noyoru is having some troubles, but it's ahead 1-2 here. This one's hit hard, but well foul. That one's fouled off as well. Making Aru work for this one. This one's grounded. Spool Thomas Jr. is able to catch up with it and fling it to first in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
And here's home runs.
Ball outside. Foul ball.
Second baseman for the ball players. 2-2. Count 3-2. He's going to swing at that, pop it sky high just behind first base in foul territory, and Jack County's got that for out number 2.
Now batting, the right
Nathan
fielder,
Tucker.
number 40.
Oh, and that's a beanball. And that's not going to do good for Norioru's mojo.
Designated
Does that put him down to rattled? It does. I mean, his accuracy can't get much worse, so
Inside.
it's not quite that devastating, but funny nonetheless. That one's hit right up the middle through Aru's legs. Runner's going to be cheeky and head for third, and that's going to be a mistake. Nothing doing, gun down, running to third for some reason, but it remains a one-run ball game. Jerome Diligence starting things off for the Cyclones. That's hard hit, but straight to home runs in time for out number 1. Mojo boost for Walker as she's through 2 2/3 so far in relief. Well, giving up 1 hit, has a strikeout, so she's locked in. But she gives this one up to Arbor, and this one's hit deep over the head of Toby Barker, and that's going to be a 1-out double for Arbor. Mojo right back down for Walker.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Well, he's the wrong reliever. Even though, like, he's not great, I still think they go, well, I say that, but my game against the High Rollers didn't, so what do I know? Who knows? This one's popped into foul territory on the left field side, and Barker's able to track that one down. And for out number 2, Mojo right back up for Walker, which brings up Sebastian Angelo. Runner in scoring position, a chance for the Cyclones to tie this up with a base hit here.
That's inside.
Not a lot of speed on Arbor at second, but we'll get a running start if it's put into play. This one not great. Grounded to Kelly. And in time at first for out number 3. Nothing coming from the 1-out double for the Cyclones. We head into the 8th inning. 9-1-2 due up for the ball players, looking to add on some insurance late in the game here. Norioru still rattled on the mound, still in relief for Helix.
That's down. No, that's low.
This one's hit hard, but Woods is able to scoop it and toss it to first in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Brings up Murph Kelly, 1 for 3 today. Been a little bit quiet day for him so far. This one's right back to Aru, who bobbles it but stays with it, and is in time at first for out number 2.
The center field,
And here's Harry Shelton.
number 16.
His 3-run shot so far is the difference in this game. That's his only hit, 1 for 4. Home run, 3 RBIs. Quick 3-0 count to Shelton. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Free base for Harry Shelton, which brings up the rookie Rick DeLastick.
Number 23.
Has himself a 2 for 4 day, 2 singles. Lots of speed, runner's going to go. Great throw, and that's going to be a gun! Jerome Diligence catches the runner, and we head to the home half of the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number
Seen a couple of defensive plays made by the Cyclones. We had an outfield assist. Now we have Jerome Diligence gunning someone out. This one's popped into center, and that hangs up enough for Harry Shelton can track it down for out number 1.
the left.
Tenth smash Perkins. He's 0 for 3 on the day.
7.
This one's fouled off. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike though, but Shipwright's up with it and makes the throw in time for at first for out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Jabron Lame, second strikeout for Walker. This one's hit hard, and that's going to be through the right side of the infield, just past the glove of Homer Runs, and we've got a runner aboard for the Cyclones.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
The third hit
29.
Walker's given up. In 4 innings of relief, she's done very well. Jet County, top of the order for the Cyclones here. One's dribbled right back to Walker, and she's got plenty of time to toss it to Rick at first. Round number 3, we go to the last frame. 7-6 still the score here.
Now batting,
Ball players trying to add on some insurance, and here's Rick Delastick getting a fresh at bat after Harry Shelton was caught stealing to end the 8th. A 1-1 count. Check swing there, in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and Aru's got himself a strikeout.
now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Matthias Black, 2 for 4. As well, he's got a pair of singles. Fouls off a curveball.
Nope, that's inside.
Couple pitches misses, 2-1.
Ball outside.
3-1 now. Slider misses.
Ball
And that one's nowhere close, and that's going to be a 5-pitch walk for Black. Runner aboard, and now Toby Barker up. He's also 2 for 4, but he's got a double and a single. That does it for Aru. Donald McDonaldson's coming in. He's got himself a 5-pitch arsenal, 2 fastballs, a fork, curveball, and a change. He's a lefty. 2 quick strikes on Barker. This one's hit hard into left, and that's going to get down. Runner's head for second, going to third. Smash Perkins up with it. And runner's going to go home, and he's going to be out! What a relay! The relay, was that Arbor who relayed it to home? That was a great play. That saves a run.
Ball high.
When he threw it to the cutoff man, I thought that was going to be an easy score, but not so fast, my friend.
Nope, that's high.
I have to be honest, that's one of the first time I've seen someone hit the relay man and still gun someone at a base. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. But a walk given up, so 2 on, 2 out here for Nathan Tucker. This one's popped up mile high behind home plate, and it looks like Diligence will have enough room to catch that for round number 3. Last chance for the Cyclones. They need 1 to tie, 2 to win. They've got their heart of the order to up 2, 3, 4.
The center field now in the game, number
Bean Machine comes in at third defensively, replaces Matthias Black. Adrian Walker still on the mound, locked in still at 4 1/3 innings of work in relief. 44 pitches. She's done remarkably well. 3-1 the count to Doug Kelly. Swing and a miss. 3-2 the count now. K-Man activated. This one is grounded to the Dilla-Stick, and he'll take it himself for out number 1,
now
which
batting,
brings up Diligence. He's got an RBI double on the day.
Nope, inside. No, that's high. Ball inside.
30 straight balls makes it 3-0 count.
Ball four.
And that's nowhere close, and that's going to be tying run aboard. I wonder if they'll maybe have a pinch runner here. Nope, I don't know what the depth chart looks like for the Cyclones. I'm not even sure if they have a backup catcher. So Diligence will be at first, not a whole lot of speed. Woody Arbor puts this one into center. That will one hop into Shelton's glove. Station to station go the runners. First and second, only 1 out here. Winning run now on first. Spool Thomas Jr. tense though, 0 for 4. Up, a Dragon special ends the game. But a base hit could tie it. This one's hit right to Dilla-Stick, but he was playing back. Couldn't get the double play opportunity. And we've got 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Pressure all the way up, and here's Sebastian Angelo. Last chance for the Cyclones. He takes a first pitch strike high in the zone. Swings at that one. It's a slow roller to third. Bean Machine's up with it, and in time at first for out number 3. And the ball players will take a 7-6 victory over the Cyclones. A nice comeback win for the ball players. That 6-run, 6th inning does the trick. 7-6. It's unfortunate because Helix was doing so well, and literally exploded in that inning, could not record an out. 14 hits for the ball players, multi-hit games from Barker, Rick, Matthias, and Terry Thunder. Terry Thunder having himself a heck of a season so far. 3 RBIs for Shelton. That home run was the difference in the game. 13 hits for the Cyclones. 4 for Woody Arbor, a pair for Jet County and Sebastian Angelo, as also as Jabron Lames. Just couldn't get the 1 or 2 extra he needed to get people in. Dozier only goes 3 2/3. It gives up 6, but then Adrian Walker, 5 1/3, 4 hits, a walk, 2 strikeouts, and threw maybe 65 pitches, if that many. A fantastic outing for the rookie. Felix was doing great until that 6th inning. 10 hits, 5 earned. But Aru gets tagged with the loss. He gave up the home run. 3 1/3, 3 hits, 2 earned, 3 walks, a strikeout. Donald McDonaldson got 2 more outs in the game. Harry Shelton, your MVP, rightfully so, had the game winner. Don't go anywhere. Skulls Angels will be next.
Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. I want it all, just for the night. I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't tame me down, I feel so alive. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turn me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more. 'Cause the time keeps turning, feels just like it speeds up. It's what I waited for. Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shake the light. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. Just wanna feel the stars surround. The atmosphere never to come down. I'll stand alone, whether right or wrong. It takes me home, right where I belong. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turn me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light.
All right, go. Here we go. Game number 2, Angels Skulls. Angels have Jin Fury on the mound, and it's Aisha Kim. No, that's not. Rachel Kim, former Serpent, pitching now for the Skulls of Rock.
Center fielder, number 78.
Rachel Kim. Okay. But here we go. A bit of a shuffle on the Skulls of Rock lineup. Jadinklage Morgoon still the leadoff. That didn't change, but a little bit changed behind him. Alicia Kim starting this game. She's the now designated hitter. This one's popped up. Tina Tygo was able to catch that front number 1. Brings up Brock Yellow. Swing and miss there. 1-1 the count to Brock Yellow. Remember last season, these two teams played at this stadium, and the Skulls scored 20 runs on the Angels.
Number 6.
So Angels looking to not allow lightning to strike twice. Denver Brainstorm now behind Brock Yellow, batting third.
That's inside.
Full count. And this one's hit deep to right. It's carrying. Does it have enough? It does not. It dies at the warning track. That was my jacked, I think. That one sounded pretty good off the bat and had the speed, but kind of died there at the end. But here's Alicia Kim, player from the Moonshots organization, coming here to the Skulls. Whiffer active now with 2 strikes. Runners going. She fouls that one off. That one swung on, dribbled back to Jin, and she flings it to Sophie in time for out number 3. We go to the home half of the first. It's Toblum, Buchanan, and Tygo do it for the Angels. Rachel Kim, as I mentioned, former Serpents pitcher, came over to the Skulls, and this one's hit high and deep. But I don't think that one's going to have quite enough as Jadinklage Morgoon makes the catch at the wall.
Designated hitter, number 10.
Keep double checking the Skulls lineup to make sure I have it right, because I keep getting scared, but I do. Here's Scarlett Buchanan. She takes a 3-1 count against Kim. That one's in there, full count now. Oh, and strike 3 called on the inside corner. I didn't think that one had the zone, but umpire disagrees, and now 2 down. And here's Tina Tygo. That one's grounded to Randy Raskeller, and he gets it to first in time for out number 3. Nothing doing in the first inning. We go to the second, scoreless.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 20.
Carl Henry, one of the few faces that remained on the Skulls team after winning the title last season. I think he was on the block, but no one bit as he pops this one adjacent to home plate in foul territory. Alicia, you got that for out number 1. Milo Dakota, the shortstop, with his first at-bat. He hits this one deep to right. It's carrying, but it's cutting foul. But the foul pole is right there. It's gone! He kisses the foul pole, and that's a home run. 357, and Milo Dakota starts the scoring for the Skulls.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 21.
Ball, that's outside.
This one's popped into foul territory on third base side. Tina Tygo has it. Round number 2.
Now batting, the third
And here comes
baseman,
Randy Raskeller.
number 14.
That's fouled off. 1-2 the count. This will dribble her to Sophie, and she'll take it herself for round number 3. So the solo shot from Milo Dakota puts the Skulls on top 1-0 as we head into the second inning. Here's Sophie Neuenmuller, first round pick of the Angels last season. Ball's behind 0-2, but has tough out. Chance to tie things up here, but that's going to be dribbled. Kim's got it and tosses it to Carl Henry in time for out number 1.
Batting, the center fielder, number 5.
No, high.
Magic, I like that you remembered our conversation last time we had a tiny home run. You know, it doesn't deserve the full caps. I appreciate that. Here's Alicia Woody, 2 down now here in the bottom of the second.
Inside.
This one's popped up a mile high. Denver Brainstorm just shallowy in the outfield to catch that for out number 3. To the third we go. 9-1-2 up due for the Skulls. Still lead 1-0.
Now batting, the catcher, number 23.
Outside. No, that's high. No, that's inside.
Dribbler to second in time. Route number 1.
Now batting, the
Brings
center
up
fielder,
Morgoon.
number 78.
One's popped into foul territory, but no one's going to be able to catch up to that one. Will fall harmlessly to the ground. This one is hit hard and just past the glove of a diving Tina Tago. And Dinklage Morgoon has himself a base hit.
Now batting, the right
That brings up
fielder,
Brock Yellow.
number
He
3.
walked the last time he was up. Quick 0-2 count here on Yellow. Fury checks on Morgoon at first. Yellow fouls that one off. Swung on. Oh, Fury knocks it down. Might have been the wrong thing to do. They still get the out at first, but might have prevented a double play from happening. Couldn't quite tell. That one might have gotten through, though, for a base hit, so at least got something out of it. 2 down now, but runner at second here for Denver Brainstorm. That's a slow roller up the middle. Olivia Martinelli has it in time at first for out number 3. 7-8-9 do it for the Angels, still trailing by 1 here in the early stages of this game. Kim is locked in after 2 innings of work so far. Head on Martinelli here, 0-2. This one's grounded up the middle. Milo Dakota makes his way over and gets it just in time at first for out number 1.
Now batting,
Brings up D. Nicky,
shortstop,
former Bomber D. Nicky. D. Nicky is going to hit that. Oh, Carl Henry makes a diving stop and gets that in time at first to the covering Kim for out number 2. Brings up Bianca Evergreen.
19.
Ball outside.
The first pitch outside
No, inside.
and inside. 2-0 the count. Swings out a 2-0 count and pops it into left. And Darius Green III has that for out number 3. To the fourth we go. It remains a 1-0 ball game. 4-5-6 do it for the Skulls here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 7.
Had I been streaming that Vikings Retrievers game when Woody Walker hit that like 490 something one, I would have gone berserk. Like that was absolute jack. Like that was without a doubt jacked. That was a freaking missile. And French Pastry had one. That was an absolute rocket this season as well.
You're out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
I can't remember. Have we actually had one in the league go 500? I think we did. I think Wreck Dreams hit one. Pandora, if you're still here, do you like? I think it was in that crazy game against the Retrievers in season 4.
He's out.
when like you had like 5 replacements all at once. I want to say he hit one that was 500. I could be wrong though. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. It's Milo Dakota, the sole difference in this game so far. And he hits this one into left center. It's carrying. Doesn't quite have enough, but it bounces off the bottom of the wall. And Milo Dakota's going to have himself a 2-out double. Milo Dakota, the coming out of nowhere and being a thorn in Jin Fury's side.
Ball high.
Which Taigo, Tina or Tank?
Strike.
1-2 count here to Darius Green the third. Roller to Taigo, she's up with it. Fitness, oh no! Tina Taigo is hurt! She sacrificed herself, that could be a dislocated shoulder.
Number 6.
Twisted finger, that's not too bad.
Now batting.
Let me see if I can find that in my magic sheet of injuries. I really need to organize my Google Drive. It's a mess. Oh, that's a beanball. Ouch.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Taigo strained now.
23.
Twisted finger.
Ball that's low.
That one gets by the catcher. Runner's going to advance to second. That sucks for Rachel Kim as she was locked in. That beanball takes her all the way down to tenths.
Ball outside.
Now she can't find the zone. And, ooh, man. Inside there, but ends up walking anyway. Twisted finger. Okay, twisted finger is 1 week, but if she doesn't get pulled, she won't miss any time at all.
Foul ball. Nope. High. That's high.
So 2 runners aboard now for the Angels. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Sophie Newellmore up to bat, tough out activated.
Ball 4.
But she is going to walk, and that's going to load the bases with Angels
Now batting.
for Gwyn mic drop.
Fielder. Number 5.
Low.
Man, just like that, Rachel Kim cannot find the zone. She was doing really well and just unraveled like Helix. This one's popped up, infield fly is called. Kim only has to take a couple steps off the mound to catch that for round number 2. Just needs 1 more out to get herself out of a pretty big jam.
Number 3.
Strike 1 called inside, fouled off, 0-2.
Ball that's inside.
Just misses.
Ball that's low.
Nowhere close, and it's 2-2. This one swung on, grounded to Milo Dakota, who has plenty of time to get it to first in time for out number 3. So in a little bit of trouble, Rachel Kim gets, but is able to get out of a bases-loaded 1-out jam without allowing anything. Skulls remain on top 1-0 here in the top of the 5th. Fury still on the mound here, getting ready for 5th inning of work, facing off against Randy Raskeller to start off the inning. 1-2 the count. He pops this one into left, high towering fly ball. Doesn't quite get to the warning track, and Toblum has that for number 1.
Now batting. The
And here's a
catcher.
tense Rick Maniac now
23.
after allowing a passed ball. I hate that. Like, it's basically there's no wild pitch. Like, even if it's a bad pitch, it's on the catcher, and the catcher pays for it with their mojo. And I really don't like that, because sometimes it's the pitcher who throws it
Now batting.
way outside, and the catcher can't do anything about it.
78.
But they will still take the mojo hit, and that really sucks.
Nope. That's high.
But 2 quits outs here for Fury. She's locked in. Only getting up 3 hits so far and 1 walk. Just that 1 hit managed to dink off the foul pole, and that's the difference in the game so far.
Ball that's up.
Full count here to Morgoon, who has one of the other 2 hits in the game, but he's going to fly this one out to right, over to Bianca Evergreen for out number 3. Bottom of the 5th we go. 7-8-9 do it for the Angels here. Still looking to tie this game up. Martinelli up to bat. 0 for 1 so far. Kim at least back up to neutral, but up to 53 pitches now. And that's going to be down, and the Angels have their first base hit of the evening. The no-hitter is gone, only lasted 4 innings, and the mojo goes right back down for Kim. D. Nicky up to bat. That's grounded to Kerr. Oh, wow. I thought that was a double play, but just managed to get back in time. It was lined right to Carl Henry. Was not able to get the double play, so 1 down, 1 on.
That's outside.
Bianca Evergreen up to bat.
Ball high.
3-0 the count. Swinging at a 3-0 count, fouls it off. 3-1 now.
That's ball.
And that one misses just inside. Didn't miss by much, and another runner aboard for the Angels. Back to the top of the order, Blair Toblum. 0 for 2 so far today. Angels still looking to tie things up. Still a 1-0 ball game. 1-2 the count here. Decks the plate, fouls that one off. Swings at a ball well inside and low. Swings that one right to Carl Henry in time at 2nd for 1, and the Dragon special is turned. Kim gets out of another jam with 2 on, with only 1 out, and surrenders no runs. To the 6th we go, still 1-0. Raquel Furch pitch swinging, dribbles that one to Martinelli, and she gets it in time at first for out number 1. Brings up Denver Brainstorm. He is 0 for 2 today.
Ball inside. That's low.
This one's popped into foul territory over by the home dugout. Alicia Woody makes the catch for out number 2. And here's Alicia Kim. This one's hit hard, but Tina Tygo is able to snag it for out number 3. That twisted finger isn't giving her too much problem. She just snagged that fairly effortlessly. Here's Scarlett Buchanan. She was hit by a pitch, was the first runner to reach for the Angels so far today. But the Angels were not able to capitalize. She's going to foul one behind home plate and fall behind 0-2. And swing and a miss! 1 down here in the home half of the 6th. Here's Tina up again. Strained, but still looking pretty good stat-wise. Made a nice snag at the 3rd base to end the Skulls' 6th inning. She walked. Ooh, that one's in there. 2-2 the count. And she takes a strike 3! Back-to-back strikeouts for Rachel Kim. And that brings up Sophie Newell, but Rachel Kim's day is done. A bit of a surprising pull to hand the ball over to Dante Smalls, but here we are nonetheless, and that will be a base hit. Oh, and the sliding Brock Yellow can't come up with it. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Runner's going to head for 3rd, and that's going to be, I guess, technically a triple.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So just like that, Angels could tie this up and will. Base hit right up the middle, and it's going to be tied at 1. The Skulls went with the Tampa Bay Rays decision, pulling their starter who had only given up 1 hit, and the reliever gives up 2 back-to-back and loses the lead.
That's outside.
2 out, runner on first for Alicia Woody. 2-1 the count. This one's going to be rolled to 3rd. Raskiller's plenty of time to get it to first in time for round number 3. But the Angels tie things up. RBI single from, I don't even know who it was from, honestly. Was it Buchanan? Well, regardless, 1-1 game going into the top of the 7th inning. Fury still on the mound, locked in at 83 pitches, though. Needs to make quick work here. Stay in the game. Taking the plate there, fouls that one off. This one's going to be down. That's going to be into the gap. That's going to get through, roll all the way to the wall, and Gwyn Meitrop can't catch up to it, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Carl Henry and the Skulls to start the 7th inning.
Now batting,
And here's Milo Dakota.
number 15.
The thorn in Fury's side today has half of the hits she's given up today. He's 2 for 2. Home run and a double. But he's finally going to find it out here as this one's popped a mile high into center. And Mike Drop has that for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 21.
Here's Darius Green III, an offseason acquisition by the Skulls from the Gauchos. Not a lot of speed on Darius, but has some decent batting skills. 2-1 count to Green. He is 0 for 2 on the day. 3-1 now.
Ball 4.
Oh, that one just missed, and he's going to walk, which puts 2 aboard here with only 1 out. Jin Fury needs to get a double play turn to get out of this inning.
Ball high.
Not a lot of speed on the bases right now, but Randy Rathskiller does have a good lick of speed.
Ball outside.
Fury cannot find the zone. Finally finds it there. 2-1 the count. This one's going to be popped lazily into right. Can Bianca Evergreen chase it down? She cannot. That one falls. And the run's going to go home and score. And the Skulls retake the lead 2-1.
The catcher, number 12. Now,
And that does it for Jin Fury. She could not get out of the 7th. And the ball is turned over to Lisa Louisville.
Ball outside.
This one's grounded to Louisville. This could be an inning double play, and it is. A 1-6-3 double play ends the 7th, but not before the Skulls retake the lead 2-1 as we head in to the bottom of the 7th inning.
the second baseman,
Martinelli up to lead things off. Dante Smalls on the mound in relief of Kim.
No, that's inside.
2-2 the count. Martinelli fouls that one off. And she's going to hit this one into right, and that's going to be a leadoff single for the Angels and Martinelli.
now batting,
Brings up D. Nicky.
number 1.
Takes a strike in the inside corner and the outside corner. And D. Nicky puts a charge into this one. It's heading back deep to the wall. It's gone! D. Nicky with a 2-run home run, and the Angels find themselves on top 3-2. 419 feet to right center field. Over the wall and into the stands.
Number 19.
That was a full caps jacked. This one is a slow roller. Dakota up with it. In time at first for out number 1. That's going to reset the order. Back to the top we go. Blair Toblum, 0 for 3 on the day. But is going to... Oh, Milo Dakota, but will not get the throw in time, so she will find her first base hit of the day. Dakota, a good diving stop to corral it, but did not have near enough time to get that in time to first to get the out. So runner aboard here for Scarlett Buchanan, 0 for 2, but hit by a pitch. That really unraveled Kim's day as this one's hit well into center, but too tall, and Morgoon's able to catch up with it for round number 2. That brings up Tina Tygo, and Wigan, if you're just joining in, or if you've be aware, Tina Tygo twisted her finger in this game. But she is, as you can see, still remained in the game. She has not been pulled. And if she doesn't get pulled, she won't miss any time. But if she does eventually get pulled, she will miss a week.
Now batting, the center fielder. Now batting, number 11.
And Jadinklish Morgoon is going to get pinched hit for. George Pierre coming in. Face Lisa Louisville to start off the top of the 8th inning. Angels have the lead for the first time. Today 3-2.
That's down.
Louisville, though, can't find the zone. Finds it there, makes it a 3-1 count. Able to make it a full count. Hard hit, but straight to D. Nicky, who gets it a first in time for out number 1.
Now batting the right
Here's
fielder,
Brock Yellow,
number 3.
0 for 2 today with a walk. This one's popped up just behind the pitcher's mound. D. Nicky makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting the second baseman.
Which brings up Denver Brainstorm. He's hitless today, 0 for 3. Big swing and a miss there. Hits that one hard. Tina Tago makes a great diving stop. And in time at first for out number 3. Tina Tago does not care one bit about her finger. She's made a couple of great defensive plays in this one.
Now batting.
Takes a hit away from Denver Brainstorm and gets us to the bottom of the 8th. And George Pierre is going to get pulled. Is that Buzz Yellow now? I would assume so, yes. Buzz Yellow now in center.
Ball inside.
2-1 the count to Sophie Neuenmuller. She slaps that one, but foul. Tough out now activated. Oh, but watch a strike 3 go by her.
Now batting.
First strikeout
Center fielder.
for Dante Smalls. Brings up Gwen Meitrop, 1 for 3, single and an RBI. She falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Outside.
This one's popped up in the infield. Isla DeCola charges and gets that for out number 2. Mojo boost for Smalls. He'll be back to neutral. And this one's hit well into left. It's carrying, doesn't have enough. And it's out of here. I've forgotten about the home run song. Alicia Woody puts this one into the left stands. And it's now 4-2 Angels.
Number 13.
That's up. No. High.
Quick 0-2 count to Olivia Martinelli. Swings and misses there. Pair of singles Martinelli has on the day, 2 for 3. Fouls that one off. 2-2 the count here. She'll foul that one off as well. No one's going to catch up to that.
Ball that's low.
Too low, that screwball. And that fastball is going to be popped up behind behind the pitcher's mound. And Smalls will make the catch for out number 3. Top of the 9th we go. Last chance for the Skulls. They trail by 2. Kim, Henry, and Dakota due up here.
Now batting the designated.
Kim not having a great day. She's 0 for 3 in this one. But Kim puts a charge in this one, but it doesn't have quite enough on it as it falls into Mike Drop's glove just in front of the warning track for out number 1.
First baseman.
Carl Henry had a leadoff double and scored a run in this game. It's what led to Fury's exit back in the 6th inning.
That's low.
That's been it so far for him today. 1 for 3. 3-1 the count here to Carl Henry.
Take your base.
And he's going to draw a walk. Louisville nowhere close on that at bat, which brings up Milo Dakota,
Number 15.
the big player for the Skulls in this one. 2 for 3. Home run, double RBI. He is locked in. 1-1 the count from Louisville. But this is grounded to D. Nicky. In time at second for 1. And in time, the Dragon special. And that's going to end the game. The Angels stake one from the Skulls. 4-2. And the defending champs start off the season 0-2. A pitcher's duel at the very least. 2 hits from Dakota. The only other multi-hitter was Martinelli. Dakota had the home run, and then quiet all the way around. Only 5 hits for the Skulls. 3 walks. 3 walks as well for the Angels. 7 hits. 2 for Martinelli. And then D. Nicky had the home run to put them in the lead, and Woody with the insurance. Smalls gets the loss. after getting put in for Kim. 4 earned in 2 1/3. Fury, though, does not get the win. It's Louisville who goes 2 2/3, only allows a walk. But Fury, an excellent outing, 6 1/3, 2 earned, 2 walks, and 5 hits given up. But Milo Dakota will be your MVP. D. Nicky right behind her, and then Kim in 3rd. Yes, a very big win for the Angels. I'll push them to 2 1 on the season. But don't go anywhere. Gaucho's Overdrafts next.
Cold like falling on the ground. Long day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long wait, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night. I'm ready to champions of the night. Can't tell if we're dreaming now. We watch as the fire falls down. One thing playing on our minds. Time stops and we don't make a sound. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. I'm ready to love. We're the champions of the night. I'm ready to champions of the night.
Sorry for the delay. Had to do a couple things in the save editor. Had to make a selection for the overdrafts to replace the injured Tostada, and then had to do a couple lineup tweaks for both teams, but here we are.
Number 26.
Blake Turf on the mound for the overdrafts. Samir Tailwind, the MVP of the free agent games, and he's going to have himself an infield single. Blake Turf could not handle that, and he is aboard, which brings up Daydream Fever. And runners going in. See you later.
That's inside. No, that's inside.
3-1 the count to Fever. He'll swing at that, and that one will find the stands. Full count now. This one's hit high and deep to center. It looks like it will die just at the warning track, and Bush League has that for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 19.
Whoa.
Levi Booth will pop this one up over to short. Sean Ferrari has got that for out number 3. So single, leadoff single, turns into nothing. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. Tanya Marzo leading things off for the overdrafts. Chris Slump on the mound. I just want to double check to make sure that is correct.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Chris Slump.
17.
Chris Slump. Because GG pitched against the Dragons.
Ball outside.
Yep, okay, cool. So yep, we are all set. Sardine now after the line out to center. 2-2 the count. Full now. That is fouled off. As is that one. Sardine's making Slump earn this one. That's going to be a slow roller to Weiss, now playing at third, and that's going to be in time. It's first round number 2.
Now batting,
Weiss brought in to play third. Fiora Laurent brought in to left. Couple of changes the Gauchos had for this game. 2-1 the count here to Vern Knight. 2-2 now. Now it's hard hit, and Sardines can't make the stop. That'll be a 2-out single.
now batting,
I know they got some shortstop, but, and I don't know what their minors looks like right now, but a second baseman might be in order for the Gauchos. Most definitely. Let me look at their minors. I don't remember it offhand. They probably have one.
Ball, that's low.
Let's see here.
Ball 4.
That's gonna be a walk, so 2 aboard now, 2 outs here.
now
Let's see,
batting,
Gauchos.
the first baseman,
Center field, catcher, Kazuto Yoshida. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good speed, some okay fielding, not a great arm. That's grounded to Fat Hugh, and that will be stepped on the bag for out number 3. So, nothing doing for the overdrafts. They got a couple on, but couldn't capitalize. We go into the second inning scoreless. Kenya Weist to lead things off. Kenya Weist made his way around this offseason. Had been a high roller for his career up until this offseason.
Ball, that's outside.
Then was traded to the Serpents,
That's outside.
then to the Skulls, and then to the Gauchos, I believe. He made his way through the league, and hopefully has finally found a home here on the Gauchos, but he will ground out second to first for round number 1.
left fielder,
So yeah, Yoshida.
26.
They have another center fielder. They've got a lot of center field outfielders. Ruby Sue, though, isn't that great. First base, center field, catcher,
That's down.
left field, third base, right field, left field, shortstop, second base. But you want Billups at short because that defense is better.
Now batting, the catcher,
Yeah, just
number 7.
something to look into, think about. Quick 0-2 count here. Now on the top of the second, and that's strike 3 called, and that's going to be the end of the top of the second. We go bottom half, 6, 7, 8, do it for the overdrafts.
Now batting, the center number 47.
Steve Ross. Ball.
League puts a good hit on that, but foul.
Ball. High.
2-2 the count. 100 miles an hour from Slump there. Oh, and he finds the outside corner for the strikeout.
Now batting, the catcher, number
First strikeout for him. Brings up Jesse Basher. She had a home run in the game against the Vikings. That one's just by I don't know how to say Fiona Hare, something like that. I guess it's just easier to say Pendragon.
shortstop,
But Basher will have a one-out single just past the glove of Pendragon at short. Brings up Ferrari now. The wily veteran,
Ball outside.
Mr. SSBL.
No. High.
And he strikes out looking. 2 away now, brings up Artisan along. She also went yard in the Vikings game against Burt Barnstormer.
Outside. No. That's high.
She gets ahead in the count 2-0. 3-0. Slump finally finds the zone on that slider. And that fastball finds the zone, so it's a full count now. Runner's going to go,
Take your base.
but that's going to be a walk. And just like last inning, 2 on, 2 out here for the Overdrafts. Top of the order this time, though, Tanya Marzo has a chance to
Ball outside.
change the outcome.
Steve Ross.
1-1 the count.
Steve Ross.
That one's in there, 1-2. That one's hard hit. Kenya Weist able to scoop it up and get it to first in time for out number 3. Overdrafts leave another pair stranded. Weist still scoreless. Heading into the third inning, bottom third of the Gauchos lineup due up.
the first baseman, number 66.
Steve Ross. Strike. Foul ball. Ball. That's up.
Popped up just in front of home plate. Basher will
He's out.
get that for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
Steve Ross. Strike.
This one's popped as well into shallow right field. KDC's got that for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 56.
Brings up Katrina Sardines.
Steve Ross.
She'll hit that right back to turf.
He's out.
In time at first for out number 3. Bottom third we go. 2, 3, 4. Do it for the Overdrafts. Still scoreless in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
Ball inside. That's outside. That's outside.
3-0 count to Sardie. 3-0 swinging. That's going to be fouled off.
Foul ball. Steve Ross.
And that's going to be a strikeout. Chris Slump battles back from 3-0 to strike out Sardie.
60.
Steve Ross. Nope.
No,
Inside.
Chris Slump isn't all that bad. Like, he just needs to splash more accuracy and he could be a legit starter. Honestly, like, he's doing pretty well here.
Baseman, number
Of course, I say that and he'll give up 9 in the next 3 innings.
No, that's low.
Quick 2-0 count to KDC. She hits this one hard, and Sardines just cannot play second
now batting,
as KDC will reach on the infield single,
22.
which brings up Jackson Moore.
Nope. High. Ball outside. Steve Ross.
KDC's going and will get gunned. Warden Campbell says, not on my watch. We head into the fourth inning, still scoreless here. Samir Tailwind leading things off for the Gauchos. The lone base runner to reach in this one, and saw off an infield single that Blake Turf couldn't handle. That's been the only blemish on Turf's day so far, as he's been perfect elsewise. 1-2 the count now to Tailwind. They'll foul that one off. And strike 3 is called. The second strikeout for Turf tonight.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Daydream Fever is going to hit this one up the middle. Sean Ferrari catches it, but is not able to get it in time to first. Ferrari made a good snag at it to keep it going from the keep it going from the outfield, but did not have enough time to get it to first to beat out the speedy Daydream Fever. So 1 on, 1 out here for the Gauchos here to start the fourth, but Levi Booth is going to pop this one up over to the second base side. Katarina Ducato has got that for number 2. That brings up Kenya Weist.
Number 20.
And Weist is going to get that one to hit the line. It's going to roll softly into the corner. Vern Knight is up with it. He'll throw it in to keep the runner at third. But Gauchos with the first real threat of the game. Runners at the corners here for Fiona Laurent. With 2 down here in the top of the fourth. Base hit puts the first run on the board.
No, that's high.
2-1 the count.
That's low.
Wasn't Booth really good last season? Or am I thinking of someone else? Like there was... Ooh, wow, way in front of that one. Oh, strike 3 called! Oh, I'm not sure about that one. But the threat has subsided as Laurent is struck out looking. That one's lined straight to Weist, out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 47.
Ball outside. No, inside.
This one's popped up into right center.
He's out.
Tailwind's got that for number 2.
Now batting, the
Brings up
catcher,
Jessie Basher.
number 15.
She's locked in after a single.
That's up.
Why is she locked in after only 1 hit? Don't get... That's a double for her.
Now batting,
But I didn't think you got mojo from things like that.
43.
And Sean Ferrari puts this one into the gap, and the overdrafts are going to strike first.
He's in.
Now
The catcher does? Really?
designated hitter,
I did not know that. I truly did not know that.
No, that's high.
RBI double for the overdrafts. They strike first, and that one's going to be lined to Tailwind for out number 3. 2-out double turns into the first run of the ball game going into the 5th inning. Gauchos trail 1-0.
number 7.
But see, that doesn't make sense. Like, if you can make one fielding play give mojo, you got to make all of them. That's dumb.
Now batting, the first baseman,
That's really bad. I never knew that throwing someone out like that from the catcher could actually give you I never knew that. Was that true too as well? Wow. And that's a strikeout swinging back-to-back strikeouts for
now batting,
Turf.
shortstop, number
Brings up
8.
Pendragon.
Ball high.
Broken bat popped over into foul territory. 3 people converging. Vern Knight is able to snag that for round number 3. Quick work made there in the top of the 5th. Bottom 5th we go. Top of the order due up for the overdrafts.
Now batting, the third
Tanya Marzo due up 0 for 2 so far.
6.
Ball, that's low.
Fouled off. Full count now. This one's hit hard, but straight at Fiora Laurent. Front number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
Outside.
They're charging this one, but Tailwind's able to track it down for round number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 6.
Brings up Vern Knight. He's 1 for 2 on the day.
Ball, that's outside.
Full count.
Take your base.
Loses him there, though.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Yeah, this is only this is the 3rd game already, so we'll be. Wow, it has gone fast. Well, that second game probably put us well in front because it was such a pitcher's duel. We didn't have much offense at all. So we're only at hour and 40 minutes. And strike 3, swinging. Down goes KDC as we head into the 6th inning. Still 1-0.
Now batting.
Honestly, that first game could have gone faster if it weren't for the 6 spot the ball players had in that 6th inning, because Felix was really in a mojo there for a while. Here's Katrina Sardines. Slow roller to Jackson Moore. Takes it himself for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 26.
This one's grounded to Marzo. In time for round number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5.
No, that's high. Foul ball. Strike. You're up.
Oh, turf! Snagged that one. Holy cow.
Now batting, the first baseman, number.
And to the bottom of the 6th we go. Jackson Moore to lead things off. Ooh. That was a strike. Fouled off 1 and 2 the count to Jackson Moore. Pops this one into left. It's going to be foul, but Fiora Laurent tracks it down for the out.
Batting, the center fielder, number
Brings up Bush League.
7.
No, that's high.
Bush League is going to laser that one, but Pendragon snags that one over her head for round number 2.
Catcher, number 15.
Oh! Ow!
Now batting,
Slump took that one off the face, and that's going to be it for him, unfortunately.
7.
But tip of the cap to him, only gave up 1 run through almost 6. Did fairly well, to be completely honest. Is responsible technically for the runner at first. Bart Sims in relief, but strikes out Sean Ferrari. The 7th we go, still only 1-0.
Now batting, the right
Levi
fielder,
Booth.
number 19.
And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to look at Levi Booth's stats from last season. From the games that we do have. Batting pivot table.
Now batting,
Levi Booth. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you were right. Pandora. 11 for 43. 255. He might have had like one game he was really good at. Holy smokes. See ya freaking later. Home run. Is that Warden Campbell? No. Oh, no, that's Kenya Weast. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Fielder, number 26.
Ball, that's inside. D-Rod.
That one was smacked.
That's inside. D-Rod.
2-2 the count here to Laurent.
Strike 3.
And she swings through that one. I think that's her second strikeout. That brings up Warden Campbell.
Number 7.
D-Rod.
And Campbell will get this one down into left. 2-out single.
Now batting.
Starting to work on
Number 60.
turf a bit. But at 84 pitches, wonder how much longer they'll let him in there.
Foul ball.
Be interested to see if the call-up will play at all. Dice K was called up to replace the injured Jorge Tostada.
Ball high.
Season 6 rookie, but won't be needed here as Fat Hugh strikes out swinging. Gaucho's tied up, though, with the solo shot from Weast. It's 1-1 heading into the home half of the 7th.
The designated hitter.
Artisanal Long due up first here. 0 for 1 walked. Art Sims on the mound for the Gauchos in relief of the injured
Ball.
Slump. Strikeout!
Now
Got the call on the inside corner, and that's out number 1.
number 6.
2 outs, 2 strikeouts for Sims. Back to the top of the order for the overdrafts. Oh, see you later, Tanya Marzo. No doubter into right center. And the overdrafts retake the lead. 4:49 into the second deck, and it's 2-1.
Fielder, number 17.
That one was smoked.
Ball high.
This one's popped over into left. Laurent is there. Catches it for out number 2,
Now batting.
which brings up Vern Knight.
Right fielder, number 16.
Vern Knight hits this one to the center, but Tailwind's able to scoop it for out number 3. To the 8th we go. Gauchos back down 1, 8-9-1 due up here.
The shortstop.
Pin dragging up.
Now batting, number
And scratch that. Alfred Walker is going to come in to pinch hit.
That's outside. No, that's high. No, inside.
He takes a 3-0 count. Oh, green light on 3-0 and popped over to first. What a waste. That's 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Katrina Sardines.
No, inside. No, that's high. D-Rod. D-Rod. Foul ball.
That one's hit, but KDC is able to catch it for number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top we go. Samir Tailwind. Blake Turf is done. In comes the closer, Marlon Brooks. And that's going to be hit up the middle. KDC is able to track it down and in time at first for out number 3. A great play by KDC to prevent another infield single for Tailwind. Into the bottom 8th we go. Overdraft's looking for some insurance. And KDC will lead things off. Some shifting on the defense. Fat Hugh at short. And Alfred Walker playing first now. This one's a slow roller. Walker up with it and will take it himself for round number 1.
Batting, the first baseman.
Jackson Moore, the 4th. 0 for 3 on the day. Bit surprising for a man his caliber. Had a home run in the last game against the Vikings.
Ball inside.
And has another one here. Another off the second deck, and the Overdrafts get a little bit of insurance off the bat of Jackson Moore. 454 to center field, and it's 3-1. This one's popped into the shallow outfield.
He's out.
Sardines catches it for number 2, which brings up the locked-in Jesse Basher. 3 for 3, a double and 2 singles. But falls behind here 0-2.
No, that's inside.
And strikes out looking. Last chance for the Gauchos. They need 2 to extend this one. 2, 3, 4 due up here in the top of the 9th. Daydream Fever 1 for 3. Marlon Brooks on the mound to try and get the last 3 outs in this one. Has a little bit more padding, thanks to Jackson Moore. Oh, Tanya Marzo can't handle that one. That's going to go ricochet off her glove, and that's going to turn into a double for Daydream Fever. So, hold on, things getting interesting. Here's Levi Booth, 0 for 3, but is a hefty lad. Could tie it up with one swing of the bat. Oh, that was right down the middle. That was the pitch to do it on. Takes a curveball in the dirt. Oh, and strike 3 called. Here's Weist, his home run a couple innings ago, tied it at 1. He could tie it here at 3 with one swing.
That's inside. No, inside.
2-1 the count to Kenya Weist. Takes a curveball, 2-2.
No, inside.
Oh, just misses. Full count. Swung on up the middle, and that's going to be easy ground out for Katerina Ducateau, but the runner advances to third for Fiona Laurent, who's going to get pinched hit for Cuz Peterson. So Peterson, the last hope for the Gauchos. And Peterson is going to, line it to Vern Knight. Just a few feet away from getting down and bringing 1 run home, but that will do it. The Overdrafts will get the victory here, 3-1. I thought that was going to get down, but Vern Knight was able to scoop it off his shoelaces. All right, let's take a look. That was a fairly quiet game. The 2 home runs late were the difference. Marzo and Moore. Weist had one, of course. He had 2 hits, only multi-hitter for the Gauchos. 3 hits for Jesse Basher, of all people. Chris Slump had a good outing, only 1 earned. Got hurt, had to get left early, but not too much earlier. Loss goes to Sims, giving up those 2 home runs. Turf with a solid outing, only 1 earned through 7 2/3, 6 strikeouts, no walks. And Brooks gets the 4-out save, a hit and a strikeout. Player of the game is Blake Turf, nonetheless. Then Weist and Slump. All right, don't go anywhere. Last game of the evening, Bombers and Unicorns, right after this. Blue words. Here we go. Game number 4. Bombers, Unicorns. Unicorns with the upset win last week on day 3. Bombers looking for revenge here in Shaka. Bob Homer on the mound for the Unicorns. Kate Luna on the mound for the Bombers. The 4th game for the Bombers. 3rd for the Unicorns. Unicorns actually in first place of the conference. 2-2 the count here to May Bruce. Full count now. Swings at that one. What probably was ball 4, and that's grounded back to the pitcher who tossed it in time to first. Round number 1 brings up Hamish Rifleman. Has high pitch. First pitch swinging, pops it behind home plate. And Ali Martin has that for round number 2. Brings up Pablo Sanchez. He's first pitch swinging as well, and we'll pop that into center. And that is Condra Covey for round number 3. Nothing doing in the top of the first. Bottom we go. Jose Adore, Trace McSorley, and French Tater due up for the Corns.
The second baseman, number 13.
Kate Luna, one of the instrumental pieces for the Bombers in that Season 4 run through the Epic Conference playoffs. Made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starts maybe. Had a like 1.5 ERA. But gets Jose Adore to strike out looking. Brings up Trace McSorley. Was a free agent acquisition. Swing and a miss there. 1-2 the count. That one's fouled off. Doesn't chase. And Chase is there, and that one's deep, and that one is gone. Trace McSorley puts the Unicorns up early with a solo shot to right center. 4:35, and it's 1-0 Corns.
Now back, the left fielder.
French Tater, he was the absolute thorn in the side for the Bombers last week. He had a grand slam and another home run. That one's dribbled though to Sanchez in time at first, round number 2.
Now batting,
Brings up Ash Frost.
third baseman, number 21.
Outside.
3-1 the count to Frost. Finds his own there, full count. And strike 3 called. Solo shot by McSorley puts the Unicorns up 1-0 as we head into the second inning. Tanner O'Connell and Lexi Luther due up for the Bombers. First pitch swinging, 3rd straight time in a row, and that's popped up behind home plate and caught for out number 1.
Batting, the center fielder, number 10.
First pitch swinging again, and this one's lofted into left center. And Covey's got that for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Brings up Alexi Luther. Fouls that one off. Down the middle, and it's 1-2. 2-2. Full count now. Fouls that one off. And that's going to be a walk for Luther. Runner aboard, 2 out, and here comes Alfred D'Elia.
Number 10.
Spent last season in the minors, converting to third base. Takes a strike low in the zone. That one misses though. As is that, 2-1 the count. And D'Elia is going to line this one to straightaway center, and Covey makes the catch for round number 3. Nothing comes from the walk, and we head to the bottom of the second. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Unicorns.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Already 20 pitches on Kate Luna tonight. Only through 1 inning. Slow roller to Tanner. She's up with it. And makes the third a banger for out number 1.
Now batting. The
Here's
center
Covey.
fielder, number 2.
Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. 3-1. 5-pitch walk, and Covey is going to take first. Brings up Ura Irons. He also homered last week against the Bombers. Kate Luna can't find the zone. None of my pitchers can. I'm just going to check on Covey a couple times. Got lots of speed. Runner's going. The throw in time. Good throw by Sass. And 2 down now. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss there. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Swung on. Grounded to Sanchez, who gets it in time to first. Route number 3. Down the Unicorns go in the home half of the second. To the third we go. It's Sass, Banger, and Bruce up for the Bombers here in the 3rd inning. Hey, Hulkman. It's been a pretty good stream. It's been a fast stream. Much the opposite of the last day of the week last week that sprung like 3 hours or something. We've been relatively short here. Alyssa Sass can't beat that one out. That's out number 1. Brings up Brutus Banger. Bob Homer locked in. Three and 1 the count to Brutus Banger, number 9 hitter. Finds the inside corner there, full count. And strikes him out looking. Banger is leading the league in strikeouts, I think, with that one. That's his 6th strikeout of the season. Nate Bruce hits that to Baloney, makes a diving stop, and in time! Some good defense there from Baloney. Prevents the base hit from Bruce, and we go to the home half of the 3rd.
Shortstop, number 11.
And speaking of, here's Baloney to start off the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1 the count to Baloney. That's hit hard, but D'Elia is able to snag that for number 1.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's Allie Martin.
number 18.
Ooh, nowhere there. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Doesn't chase. Full count. Popped up behind home plate. Will it stay in play? It will. And Sass makes the catch for round number 2.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the order. Jose Odor up.
number 13.
Curveball in there. Makes it count 1-1. That one's to Banger, and he'll take it himself for round number 3. In order, go the Unicorns. To the 4th we go. It's still 1-0. Rifleman, Sanchez, and Tanner do up for the Bombers.
The right fielder, number 89.
Homer still locked in. Finds the zone there. 2-1 the count to Hamish. 3-1 now. Full count. Hit straight to Irons. He'll take it himself for round number 1.
Now batting,
Brings
the
up Pablo
shortstop,
Sanchez.
number 6.
First pitch strike on the slider. Hit hard but well foul. 1-2 the count. Too tall there. And strike 3 called. And Sanchez sits down.
Batting, the second baseman, number
Brings up
6.
Beatrice Tanner. Fouls it off, 2-2 the count. And swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Homer. Bottom four we go. It's still 1-0. McSorley, Tater, and Ash Frost do up. McSorley, the difference in the game so far with that home run in the first inning. Kate Luna has battled back, though she is locked in now. As McSorley will sky this one into center. O'Connell is there to catch it for out number one. Brings up French Tater. Oh, man, this ump has not been kind on the inside corner. But that one's grounded to Sanchez in time. First, route number two. Brings up Ash Frost. There it is, strike one called. That one's a little bit wider, though. 1-1. That one's in there, 1-2 the count. Frost protects plate, fouls that one off. Swing and a miss, and Frost is retired. Top of the fifth we go. O'Connell, Luther, and D'Elia due up for the Bombers.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 10.
First pitch swinging, and that's grounded to Irons. He'll take himself for out number one.
Now batting,
Brings up Lexi Luther.
number 20.
Drew a walk the last time she was up. She gets ahead in the count 2-0. She's going to swing on that one. Jose Odor with a diving stop, and in time! Jose Odor with a great defensive play to prevent the base hit. 2 away now, brings up Alfred D'Elia. He gets ahead in the count 2-0. 3-0 now. And he's going to hit that one at the middle, and the no-hitter is gone. Bombers finally connect here with 2 outs in the top of the fifth inning.
The catcher, number
Brings up Alyssa Sass. Bob Homer's still locked in, though. Sass 0 for 1 so far. No speed at first. 2-1 the count. 3-1 now. Oh my God, Sass. What the fuck are you swinging at? Bottom fifth we go. GX Jackson, Kondrakovi, and Ura Irons do up.
right fielder, number 7.
Both pitchers with fairly identical lines. Only 1 hit and 1 walk for both starting pitchers so far. But the 1 hit for the Unicorns left the park. Full count here to GH Jackson, but tough out is activated for her. Oh, swung at one in the dirt for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Brings up Kondrakovi. Kovi's going to slow roll that to Tanner. In time at first for out number 2.
now batting, the first
Brings up Ura Irons.
number 10.
He takes a first pitch ball. One's too low. That one's just right. 3-1 the count, though, to Irons now. That one finds his own full count payoff pitch. And she loses in. That's going to be a walk for Irons.
Now
Which
batting,
brings up Baloney.
shortstop, number 11.
This one's grounded, and no one can get to it, and Baloney's got himself a 2-out single.
Now batting,
Here comes Allie Martin,
catcher, number 18.
number 9 hitter. No speed on the bases really at all. 2 out, bottom fifth. Fouls that one off, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss! And Allie goes down. Nothing doing in the fifth. To the sixth we go. It's still a 1-0 ball game. Very low scoring today. We used all the runs last Wednesday. This one's hit well into right center. It's carrying, and Kondra Covey makes a great play for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 3.
0-2 the count to May Bruce. Don't know how that last one was a strike. And strikeout looking.
Now batting,
Here's Hamish Rifleman.
number 89.
One and 2 the count to Rifleman. Broken bat popped up in front of home plate. And Allie Martin is under it and catches it for out number 3. Bottom 6 we go. It's the top of the order due up for the Unicorns. Odor, McSorley, and Tater.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 13.
Fouls that one off. Una could be facing her last inning of work at 76 pitches right now. This one's hit hard into right, and that is, of course, going to get down. May Bruce couldn't dive for that one. And that's going to be a leadoff triple for Jose Odor.
Now batting,
Brings up Trace McSorley,
now pitching,
and Kate Luna is done now, which brings in Mario Wrestles. Infield is in, and that keeps the run from scoring. Good play by Brutus to snag it for out number 1. Brings up French Tater. Infield still playing in. Broken bat. That one goes into the stands. 0-2 the count to Tater. And strike 3 called. Curveball got him.
now batting,
That brings up Ash Frost. She is 0 for 2 and tense. Changeup misses, as does the fastball. 2-0 the count to Frost. 3-0. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Frost. Runners will now be at the corners for G.H. Jackson.
right fielder, number 7.
Gets the outside corner there and finds his own there. 0-2 the count. Tough out, though, for G.H. Jackson. Jackson doesn't chase. Runner's going to go. Oh, and I beg your pardon. Well, nothing comes from it miraculously. And it remains a 1-1 game going into the 7th inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
Grounded straight to Odor. In time at first, round number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
Up comes Beatrice Tanner. 0 for 2 so far today. This one is going to find the stands. 2-2 the count. Full count now. And that's going to be a walk. Tanner is aboard for Billy O'Connell.
Center fielder, number 10.
Only 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Homer still locked in. Only his 3rd base runner allowed so far. 2-1 the count here. That one's going to get away from Allie Martin, and Tanner is going to take second. Runner in scoring position now for O'Connell, who's got a 3-1 count, and is going to end up walking. So 2 on, only 1 out here for the Bombers here in the top of the 7th. Their only chance so far of the night. Brings up Lexi Luther. Season 6 rookie. Taken in the 2nd round. Falls behind 0-2 though. Takes that one outside. 1-2. 2-2. And that one's hit into the gap, and that's going to score one. We're going to have a tie game. O'Connell's headed for third and will score, and the Bombers are going to take a 2-1 lead. A 2 RBI double for Lexi Luther.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10.
Homer down to neutral now, 92 pitches. One and one the count to D'Elia. Still only one out here in the top of the seventh. 2-2 now. Popped up in foul territory. Allie Martin makes her way over and has that for out number 2.
Now batting the
Brings up Alyssa Sass. She's 0 for 2 on the day. The 100th pitch from Homer is grounded through the left side of the infield, but Odor is going to get the out. What a play by Odor. He was shadowed over to the second base side, but was able to catch up to that one and snag it and throw out the slow Sass for out number 3. But the Bombers do take the lead going into the bottom of the 7th, 2-1. Russell's back up on the mound facing Covey. 1-2 the count. Swung on, fouled back. And strike 3 called. Covey will sit down.
Now batting the first baseman,
Brings up Ura Irons. 0-2 the count here to Irons. And he hits this one hard and deep to right. It's cutting foul though. Just cut foul. That one's grounded back to Wrestles. He can't handle it. He's up with it in time at first for out number 2. Just got to that one in time to get the throw in time at first. Brings up Rowan Baloney. And strike 3 called. Baloney looks at 3 pitches and sits down. To the 8th we go. It's still 2-1. Brutus Banger, Mae Bruce, and Hamish Rifleman do up a combined 0 for 8 so far. Bob Homer still in the game for some reason. And Banger will put this one just past the glove of Odor. And Covey can't catch up with it, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Banger. That should be it for Homer. It should have been it from Homer a long time ago. That's going to bring in Turner Andrews. Hey, Bruce swings at that one weakly. Will advance the runner, but she is thrown out at first for out number 1. Brings up Hamish Rifleman. Runner at third, only one out here at the top of the 8th. Rifleman 0 for 3. Takes a strike there. 2-1 the count. He's going to sky this one into right. That will be plenty deep enough to score. Banger from third. Jackson with no arm at all. Doesn't matter. It was deep enough regardless. And the Bombers push the lead 3-1. 2 down now here in the top of the 8th. Pablo Sanchez 0 for 3 tonight. One and 2 the count. Swung on, fouled off. Swing and a miss. And Sanchez goes down. But another run across for the Bombers. It's 3-1 as we head to the home half of the 8th. Ali Martin, Jose Odor, and Trace McSorley do up.
Now back, the catcher, number 18.
Maya Wrestles locked in. First pitch strike to Martin. That curveball misses. This one's hit high and deep into right. Back is Rifleman, and he's able to catch up with it for out number 1. Brings up Odor, 1 for 3 with a triple. Was stranded from that triple, though. Was not able to score from it. Triple went over the head of Mae Bruce and left. 2-1 the count now. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss! And another strikeout for Wrestles.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
4 Ks on the night for Wrestles. First pitch strike to McSorley. A lone run on the board for the Unicorns tonight. He's going to fall behind 0-2 after fouling that one off. And swing and a miss. A 5th strikeout for Wrestles. To the last frame we go. Bombers looking for insurance. It's 3-1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
2-0 the count to Tanner. 3-0. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Swings at that one. That one's going back deep to the wall, and that one is gone! Beatrice Tanner with a home run into left center, and it's 4-1 Bombers. 451. That's her second home run of the season.
Now batting,
Brings up Billy O'Connell.
number 10.
He's 0 for 2, but walked. And O'Connell puts a charge on that one. That one's in the gap, and that should be extra bases. A decent bounce. Covey's able to recover nicely and limits it to at least a double. Brings up Lexi Luther. She put the Bombers on top in the 7th inning with a 2 RBI double. Has a chance to get another RBI here, but not going to do it here. This one's popped up into the very shallow center. Rowan Baloney is there for out number 1. That's going to bring up Alfred D'Elia. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He takes a first pitch strike on a curveball. Swings at that one, pops it over to the first base side, and Irons has got that for out number 2. Brings up Alyssa Sass. She is 0 for 3 on the day. Takes a strike on the slider. He's going to hit that one up the middle. Jose Odor can't handle it, and Billy O'Connell is going to run home, and that's going to be a 5-1 game.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 21.
Here's Brutus Binger. 1 for 3, a double on the day. Got a 3-0 count. Swings at 3-0 and is going to loft this one into center. Covey is there and has that for number 3. Last chance for the Unicorns. They need 4 to extend it. They've got 3, 4, 5 due up. Wrestles still on the mound. French Tater is tense, 0 for 3. First pitch swinging is French. He pops up behind home plate, and Sass has room to catch it for out number 1. Here's Frost, 0 for 2 with a walk. The only blemish on Mario Wrestle's record tonight. Slider in there for a strike. Fouled off, 0-2 to Frost. And strike 3 called the 6th strikeout for Wrestles.
Now batting, the right.
And here comes G.H. Jackson, the last chance for the Unicorns. She'll take a first pitch strike. And this one's lofted into right. This should do it. And Hamish Rifleman's got that for out number 3. And the Bombers get a much-needed victory. They take this one 5-1 over the Unicorns. It was, oh wow, look at the top of that lineup. 0 for 11, but everyone else contributed. 1-1-1-1-1. Home run from Tanner, Luther 2 RBIs, and the Bombers didn't look back from there. Only 3 hits for the Corns, and it was one of them was the home run in the first inning. Bologna had one, and so did Odor, had that triple, and then 3 walks. Frost, Covey, and Bologna. 11 strikeouts combined for the Unicorns. Luna gets a no decision, going 5, only 1 earned. The home run, 5 strikeouts to 2 walks. Wrestles looking the part, 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk through 4. Homer had himself a no-hitter through 4 2/3, but ended up getting a bit of a hard luck loss here. 3 earned through 7. And Andrews gives up another 2 through 2 innings. Your MVP is Tanner, then Wrestles, then Lexi Luther. Well, that is going to do it for day number 1 of week 3. I believe Squared has the call tomorrow. Got another day of really good games. Moonshots, Gauchos, Unicorns, Angels, Wrongfielders, Vikings, and Skulls, Wildcats. And I will see you all then. See you later. Bye-bye.